Hello everybody and welcome back to Nine Kings, the kingdom-defending roguelike. We did a run with the King of Nothing, we've unlocked the King of Spells. It seems like they all have different cards, like completely, which is very, very cool. I enjoyed my time with the game a lot the first time. If you didn't see that, don't worry. I think let's play on Squire here and see what's up. Don't have any perks. Okay. So in we'll go. We can check out the cards as we get in. I could, like, look right there and get a full game plan about what we should go for, but hey. These are your enemies. Okay. Citadel strikes your opponents with chaining bolt of lightning. All right, let's just throw it back here. I don't know why, we just want to. So that's a Citadel. Heals your units that are closest to death during battle. Doesn't give me any, like, numbers or anything. Destroy target plot and receive 3 random tome cards. I'm assuming it needs to be on, like, something actually has to be there. Ranged troop that casts powerful attacks at a slow rate. Sure. So we get to play one thing each day, and then we have to defend ourselves from, you know, an army. The King of Progress. They got guns there. Citadel. When this building reaches level 3. So these are, like, universal. Unit gains 1% damage whenever any plot levels up. Let's put that there. I feel like... So now they... Oh my god. The freaking King of Nomads is terrible. They just got completely wrecked there. Attacks slow the enemy's movement and attack speed. Summons a powerful single strike. Summons powerful single strike dragons. Gets 20% stronger every time a plot is destroyed. That sounds fun as well. Okay. So we're going to have to try and figure out how do we destroy plots efficiently. Ooh. Because... yeah, we can just destroy plots willy-nilly, like we could just destroy this hip hooray. Ranged troop always attacks the enemy with the lowest health. Tanker unit doesn't attack, reflects all taken damage back. Seems good. Increases the attack speed of your towers by 50%. Doubles the amount of healing rays of your spires. Doubles critical damage. Let's go for a reroll. Doubles the attack speed of your citadel's lightning bolts. Replaces the cards in hand with random rainbow cards. I gotta admit, that just sounds fun. Lonely unit every year increases all stats by 5% for every adjacent empty plot. That seems really logical with the dragons then. Multiplies itself to 1 empty adjacent plot every year. So we'll do this... I mean, getting that right now seems really good, too. Like, it seems like a really special card. We'll want to increase their movement speed, I would say. Raptor mounted by adjacent units. Could. You know what? Let's reroll. Mob. We'll get the swords here. I would say, yeah, dropping some haste here feels pretty good. So now they should sprint into battle there. Like, no longer are they gonna take a long time to get in. Let's just... So how good is this? He's very slow, but he does a lot of damage. Units attacks trigger a lightning chain... deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. So here's the question. Is it based on their damage? The Prophet has foreseen a blessing in 9 years. Doubles the HP of the card on the target plot. Oh, that's a plot that we want to have empty, dude. Yeah, we're going to want to... We can get extra plots... and skip the year in exchange. And skip the year. Oh. Since this increases by a percentage, let's go ahead and start increasing it by a flat amount right now. Each turn is a year. So here's my thing. Are they kind of wrecking the ogres, huh? Okay. I just wanted to stop to just see. So that's the King of Nomads. They got quite a bit stronger there. Come on, we can do something cooler. When a card is placed on an empty plot, camps adjacent plots gain +2 to all stats. Moves target to an empty adjacent plot, and it gains 10% damage and HP. That's kind of interesting. Wonder, can we do that with the Citadel? I'm not super excited about any of these here. Attacks slow the enemy's movement at attack speed by 20%. Let's go ahead and drop that probably on these lads. I wish this gave me more information. Like, does the damage triggered... Is it based on that unit's attack damage? Or is it a flat amount? Deals +1 damage and +1 chain per stack. It seems like it's probably its own thing, which means we should go for somebody who's much faster. 0.2 hits per second. So yeah, we'll go for these. These can have the static. So we'll pause for a second just to see if we can learn. Well, okay, fine, we zap. Are they doing anything? Oh, there it is. So they're actually, like, slower. 0.4 attacks per second. I read that as attack speed. But, no, they're actually slower. Which, they're slower than an ogre? You guys gotta get your stuff together. When this building reaches level 3, it levels up all of your plots. Alright, fine. Time to wage war against another king. King of Nothing or King of Greed? I'll just choose the King of Nothing. So they're going to be one of the ones that comes in to fight. Proliferating troop. Man. I'm not getting a whole lot of synergy right now, it doesn't feel like. I'm going to drop that down. We're getting a lot of, like, percentage stat boosts over the course of time for these ogres, but... The Spells Rebellion. Like, if we just... Okay, the ogres suck. They're so bad. But they do have, like, really high potential. Buffs allies' attack damage based on its own damage. I'm going to go for this. So we get 3 random cards, which means that they are... clone the card of the selected plot. We get to play until we hit 2. Okay, move speed up. Until we are down to 2 cards, that is. So the ogre is now maxed out. 0.6 hits per second. The fact that they're faster than them bothers me. It bothers me a lot. 2 hits per second? I guess I'm going to try this. I can't. Can't put it on that either. Okay, just wanted to know. Moves target to an adjacent empty plot. Multiplies itself to 1 empty adjacent plot every year. I mean, I'm going to just throw out the slimes for now, and then we can try and get some extra plots for them. And then we could have, like, easy stuff to destroy, you know? It could give us routine food for destruction purposes that we don't really care too much about. That's the ideal there, I guess. Every year adds +1 unit to an adjacent troop. So this is not a troop, right? It shouldn't count as a troop. is a lonely unit? What does that fundamentally mean? Like, gameplay-wise, what does that mean? Okay, we gotta buy something. Ranged always snipes the most distant target. Oh, they all cost like 30 bucks. I don't have the money for this stuff anyways. Okay, we can always destroy this later. Like, we're getting less stat boosts for that, but we're also adding an entire extra ogre each time. That feels relevant. Feels worth the trade. And at some point, we'll get the ability to upgrade plots. There we go. The offering. I feel like that'll end up being useful. Oh, we don't get to choose where it goes. Oh, shoot. That's annoying. It probably told me that and I didn't process it. Oh, shoot. Alright, what do we got here? Do we get to expand their land? Yes. Expand that one. It's useful. So we destroy that. We get 3 random cards. Spend 30 gold to increase... there we go. Alright. So we have stuff that up there that we can go ahead and destroy pretty reliably. Should we get the ability. I'm just going to watch here for a sec. Yeah, kind of owning. Yeah, I just wanted to see with no hands-on how that would look. Levels up the target plot. Yes, please. So now we get multiple recruits there. It's a hell of a lot of ogres. Okay. Does this have chain? Yeah, chaining lightning bolts. Doing 312 damage. Destroy target plot to level up 2 random plots. Absolutely. Summons are stronger. Unlock 3 random plots. Increase the damaging range of area attacks. Sure. That card is really something that we're going to want. That would be one of the ideal ones to find more of. Thousands of damage. Do these guys do AoE? It's unclear if they do. Blacksmith adds 2% damage to adjacent. Could be good. I'm going to roll, though. Could upgrade the farm to max that way. It's not a bad idea. So now we add 1, 2, 3. That's maxed out 3 times. That's as high as it goes. So we add 3 ogres every time, and at a certain point, if there is a max cap, I don't know if there is. Okay, so the King of Progress, it's not even that annoying. It looks bad. They're just destroying my backline. Unit gains plus 1% damage whenever plot levels up. Peacetime. Okay. We have 22 of the lads. Let's just see this in action. Hands off. Yeah, the ogres are kind of schmacking. Heals your units that are closest to death during battle is very clickable. I just don't have space. Unit causes area damage equal to 20% of its attack when it kills an enemy. Yes, please. That's so good. Hands off. I just want to see. Oh my god. That helps solve the big slow guy conundrum. I feel like I just want something more exciting. You've saddened me. Because I don't really want to put that down anywhere else. So we're at 25. We'll see if that is like the maximum. I also wonder if there's a max cap of like enhancements you can put on. So this is the Nomad. Yeah, save. Thousands. Pretty good, man. Okay. We get more plots. We get more plots. I don't want to put it somewhere that's by these. We want to extend it out in a different way. Put it over here. We could get the farm, because that's not a troop, so we wouldn't add anything to it. We can't overinvest. 31, okay. So if there's a max cap, it's not 25. Yeah, so like this is just how many units we have. And I kind of don't care. If like we lose all these. There we go. Prep. Prep. Move target to an empty adjacent plot. There we go. Let's trap that again for a second. Add 9 units to the selected troop. I have 41 there. 43. Uh-oh. Me versus my ogres versus your ogres. Another ogre upgrade. Passive backline unit if killed in battle generates 3 gold per level. Regain all your lost lives. I don't think I have any. Increase the damaging... Doubles the max HP of all your units? Double is a crazy word. That is a crazy word. Health 449. Okay. $46. It's probably going to do 10% now. Yep, it's doing 10% because that's more than... Okay. Whap. Yeah, I mean, my spells are irrelevant. We could destroy my castle thing, and it would not matter to me at all. Wild card, level up a target plot, probably makes the most sense. We can now make peace with an enemy king. I'll say the King of Progress. He seemed the most scary. So that one will not show up now. It's at max level, max level. $52 ogres. Immediately on top of it. I love watching them run. Pew, pew, pew. The Dragon's Den is maxed out. So we just go for the shields. Another 10%. Getting close to 1,000 health there. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy my castle at some point. It's just like... Come on, we can do something cooler. Fine, we'll take a wild card. Offering, yes please. Right? Like there's some good stuff, but that's just fun. Alright. Oh, we can't? Oh, we can't. I see. I see. Whoa, my? I don't know what to upgrade. Swords goes there. Like, I guess I can upgrade the slime. It doesn't. Yeah, we upgrade that stuff, but it doesn't really do that much for me. That was like both. It was really good luck with an asterisk. Shields, swords. We'll take the swords. I'm going to save the other wild card upgrade. Ideally, we want the Citadel to be here. That's what we want. I mean, I'll be honest. Ideally, we want to destroy the Citadel. I don't really care about it, but it didn't let me. Cancel the first hit the target unit would take every battle. I'm going to put it on this guy. A question I do have is, like, do these copy their effect? It's a maybe. 64 ogres. Heals your units that are closest to death during battle. Feels like a good choice. I'm going to put it here because this is ideal. We just kind of want two of these because we always want something that we can destroy while leaving relevant spots. Lol. Doubles the enchantments of all your active troops. That does feel pretty good. Spend $30 for 15% more on car insurance. Yeah, we're at like 2,000 now. Multiplicatives are a hell of a drug, man. Combustion, I'm assuming we can just... An extra stack of combustion, so it has 3 stacks of combustion. So presumably it's doing 60% of its damage in an AoE. Mob, we'll go ahead and take the shields. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't have the money for this stuff, so bye-bye. $76. If there's a cap, it's probably more like 100 or something like that. Offering, very good. Boom. Boom. That's 85 of them. So we don't want to do that quite yet. Let's do the wild card here first. Because we want to make sure we're deleting a slime that we can... Like, we don't want to delete the last slime, basically. Wild card, good. King of Nomads is leading his final assault. We must play all of our cards. I mean, we get 15% for staying here. I don't know, man. It says it does a certain amount of damage, but do I have anything that can take an upgrade? So you can't, it just won't let us. $9 it is then. All right. Wow. Is that Godzilla? Win the final battle in less than 5 seconds achievement. Fine, I will continue playing here. Experimental mode, glitches may occur, actively working on it, deem it acceptable. I mean, sure, we'll do some endless because it's only been 25 minutes and we absolutely shreked, but I'm not an endless mode enjoyer. I can't lie. The chaos has increased, enemies are stronger. In any game, I'm not an endless mode enjoyer. Oh. Oop. I don't know. I just feel like infinitely scaling difficulties usually not going to be particularly good or interesting difficulty. More combustion. Wage war against another king. King of Stone. But at this point, I'm doing it more because, like, we can get good unlocks, possibly. Maybe we can unlock another king. It said that enemies were made stronger, but I gotta be honest, it doesn't feel like it. Cancel the first hit. Sure. Yeah, we do have 4 things over there. Decree a new policy. Swords. Doubles the enchantments of all your active troops. Double is just a ridiculous word, man. Have 1 troop with 9 enchantments achievement. The dragon can't even make it there. I'll take a wild card. Irrelevant right now, but like, sure. Sure, you can have more frost as well. We'll go for the speed up mode until it feels like things are actually scary. Pick your loot. Oh. Unlocks targets adjacent plots. Target cards return to your hand. Traps that inflict damage. Adjacent plots attacks now deal poison damage. So this is clearly like a different... Builds defensive walls in your kingdoms? I don't know. What does that really... Health 600. I don't know what that does for me, really. Probably, honestly, nothing. 50% chance of duplicating an enchantment on an adjacent troop. Yeah, well, let's go for that. Why not? With many small units. I'm gonna reroll. Meh. At a certain point, you can't afford whatever other thing, you know? +1 stack of static. I mean, that is pretty cool. Mob swords. 112. Lol. Sure. We can make peace with an enemy king. I gotta be real. None of them are scary to me at this current moment. Fail, fail. Okay, so yeah, I can try it up to 3 times at max level. Shoots 1 extra projectile per construction in your kingdom. I gotta be honest, these don't feel very good. I feel like I've chosen the wrong, like, extra king or whatever. 121. If it's like I get spells based off of whatever their thing is, I've chosen poorly. We could try and upgrade one of their things. Here we go. Enemies are now stronger. I'm not worried at this moment. Just get rid of this. Don't need them. Oh yes, they're stronger. You're right. I'm scared. All right, I'm not particularly interested in anything you have to offer. All right, we don't have other stuff to really level. Offering, hello. Time to wage war against another king. I'm gonna go King of Greed. If like it does depend on what we get depends on that. Clone. I'm not sure yet. I don't have anything that I necessarily want to clone yet. Like, I mean, maybe, God, this stuff is garbage. I keep on rolling, hoping that it'll give me something interesting. Goodbye. I feel like, yeah, we'll take a Spire. Oh, I see. It gives us something, you know? It heals. Does it do damage as well, or is that damage the amount that it's healing? Because it's just like... It's really not much of value. Yeah, it says damage up. I'm going to just assume it means healing up. I don't know. King of Greed, hello. It is I. Destroy target plot, receive 30 gold for each level it had. Yes. We like that. We like that indeed. Because these slimes are all... They're copying at level 3, so... Kinda nice. Why? Is there not, like, one cool thing that this faction has? Do they not have a single cool thing? Buffs allies. Spend all my money, and none of it's interesting. I'm saving my my clone for like a cool thing. We could clone these healing things, but it's just I don't know. Have one plot do over 99999999999 damage. Okay. Seems good, man. Hip hip hooray. Yeah, I guess, like, we want the chain. I'm just gonna grab it, the first thing. Make peace with an enemy king. I'm gonna say King of Stone because your stuff is crap. Declare war and peace on the same king in the same run. That's, yeah. Yeah, that's me. I want your stuff less. King of Greed, this stuff. This is more like it. Midas Touch. We like the mortgage, and we like it a lot. Because it's access to another relatively reliable destroy. Wildcard's hard to be mad at as well. Enemies are now stronger. Okay. Still don't know what the clone. Overinvest, sure thing. Percentage is funny. What are we at, by the way? Oh, yeah. A large amount. A very large amount. Offering, yes, please. Wage war against another king. King of blood. Another slot over here. Because I wouldn't mind if we had, like, because... Okay, we don't know what the King of Blood cards are. We haven't seen these before. Units attacks heal for 25% of the damage, though. Hello? Hello, yes? These healing towers are just irrelevant now. Attack speed of your towers. Fine. Because these aren't towers, and I'm not, I gotta be honest, the only towers I've got are, I don't really care if we upgrade them or whatever. Steel coat seems fine. 172. It feels like it's just getting easier. I don't... Sure, we'll put it here, because we don't need that many slimes. It linked them up. Unit explodes when killed, dealing 10% of HP as area damage. Oh, yeah? When it dies. It's got so much health, too. Steel coats. Oh, we're bringing out the scientific notation, baby. All right. Offering, yes, please. Make peace with an enemy king. I'm going to say the king of nothing. Level up. I mean, congrats. Can you do this? Oh, okay, it's a failure. It only gives them the damage upgrade if they can move. I just wanted to see. We're at a spot where it's not going to matter. I gotta say, the King of Blood seems exciting. We're barely playing a run as the King of Magic or whatever the hell. King of Blood is leading his final assault. Okay. Clone? I don't freaking care. Like, I don't care about the wall maker either. It's not... I don't care, man. If I have to play all my cards, then I guess I'm just going to trash it. I don't know what this is endless modes. This is endless modes. It's gonna be this until the one day where just it randomly eats me. I know I can at any point buy plots, but like we go crazy until the day where it just randomly starts to explode us. Welcome back, King of Progress. But we're getting achievements, that's for sure. Achievements. 196. And so they're like destroying my backline pretty hard. That's so good. It's just like instant 90 gold, you know? Executioner, Lab Rat. This is the progress one. Double is such a word. Such a word. Stack of reinforced there. So now it just keeps on going. What if I just hit auto at this point? What does it do? Does it like... It just shoots my lasers automatically, I guess? Presumably that's just all it does. I mean, sure. I'm not... It's not going to make a difference. Yay. 87 damage. Destroy target plot to level up adjacent plots. I just want to destroy stuff for the sake of destroying stuff. You get 20% stat boost. Not that that even is... It's just... We're not even dealing with the same... The dragon doesn't make it there. It just doesn't make it there. Alright. I want to try something. Then we'll go library. I just want to try that. Because, yeah, it does copy the effects. Like, it would have been better to do it with that. Like, that's something fun for a future run when we're not, like, just, you know, doing this. First hit is always a crit. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. Like... Sure. Can now make peace with an enemy king. I guess the King of Progress. I do want to keep the gold one. It's got some really valuable stuff for us. Is it duplicating unenchantment of one adjacent troop? Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just have to end it. I'm dealing with multiplicatives here, and it's just like, when is this gonna stop? I'm not sure. I'm too strong. I have such easy means of gold generation as well. It's already at 6 there. Hmm. 5 stacks of vampirism, which I'm pretty sure is just 100% lifesteal. So the King of whatever the hell that was does break the back line a bit. King of Nature. Okay, I haven't seen this one. I've not seen this one. So does it copy it exactly? I feel like it must, right? Every year sacrifices an adjacent unit per level to gain 2 damage. Sure. I wish I could just... We'll just get these to level 3. If I get an extra card in hand at some point, then we can... Like a bonus card. Bonus card. Makes roots that trap enemies. Oh, this is this. Okay. Double. The word double. The word double. But yeah, these slimes, they're here to vibe, man. I'm not trying to do nothing with them. But another day we could. An adjacent unit per level. Stack of carnage. What, we go to 100 and then quit? Because I don't know. Like, some things die really quickly. Okay, the King of Nature does seem interesting. 265. 268. We can do better. Alright, let's buy a couple cards just so we can play multiple things in one turn. Okay. That's good. Combustion. Can we put that on there? No, we can't. Alright. How many stacks of carnage? Only 3. Okay. I guess we haven't had the King of Blood for very long. Nope. Boop. 13 stacks of that. Whenever we upgrade anything, they gain 1%. I mean, you know, I don't know, something. Whoa! Okay. I might actually find death here soon. I'm done with that. It's good. It's good, but I'm done with it. But yeah, they just randomly started to pop me. That's just so that we can destroy more stuff. Yeah, I might not make it to 100. $286, $289. I have no idea what's going on there. It's just crazy, though. Enemies are now stronger. Okay, maybe I will actually find death here eventually. Please free me. Free me. It's not going to be against the King of Nature, I guess. Does that... When that destroys the unit, does it... And also, it only destroys one unit. Hell yeah. Battle lost. Pick your spoil. Okay, so you get stuff for losing? Cool. Okay. Give me the King of Blood back. So how do we find that? Where's like our life? I mean, yeah, we just... So yeah, we either explode them in 1 second or we get exploded in 1 second. I mean, I know we have triple speed on, but it's just like... Whatever that is. Oh, there it is. Okay. Summons are stronger, double the movement speed, doubles the attack speed. All troops in the field have damage, same damage as your highest damage troop. Okay. Okie dokie. Less of that now. That's pretty interesting. You could do a lot with that. There we go. Kind of want to destroy these. Yeah, so now everything just does 1 billion damage. Okay. We want to destroy these so that this spreads. Did I lived. Okay. Alright. Don't know which one copied. It copied the wrong one. Oh, it... Still better. I think the walls are doing something now. Maybe. Okay. Can we get another destroy? Yes. Good. Cool. Offering, cool. Procreate, cool. I'm kind of like, let's do this. And then let's actually let this go away, which is crazy, but I'm kind of down to just let it start to spread. Oh, it doesn't. Well, whatever. I'm going to trash that then. Move a target. Move card gains 10% HP and damage. Sure. So we'll let that spread like crazy. It does. Yeah, whatever. Now the slimes are going to take over as well. Carnage. That one has the carnage. Okay. And we're dead. The Spells Rebellion. The only thing that kills me is the Spells guy. We finally lose. The leftist perk? Scholar perk? Scroll Master perk. Lucky perk. Oh, the King of Blood. King of Greed. Nomad? King of Nomads? Alright. Train 999 units. Build 99 buildings. Level up 299 plots. And then there's one. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. So there's 8 kings currently. Interesting, interesting, interesting. So what do we have for libraries? Have an extra 5% success rate. Start with a completely random tome card. Special cards are 20% more likely. What are special cards? The perk to the left of this is applied an extra time. Lol. And then, to be clear... Okay, so some of these are universal. Start with +3 free rerolls. So we could have that just go twice. I don't know what a special card is, though. Like... Either way, this is only relevant when we play the King of Nothing again, if we end up doing that. Okay. It's annoying when games do that. If I beat the game on Squire, just say that I beat it on Peasant as well, right? Like, right? Am I wrong? So King of Greed, King of Blood, we did generally get to see a lot of what these cards have to offer, but like if you start out with access to them a little bit more, it's going to be a different story. hey, alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for, I was going to say 3 kings, 9 kings. If you want more, let me know in the forward comment down below. I'd be happy to play through a little bit more of this for sure. I have no idea how the first video even did. This is one of those rare games where I wanted to record a second episode before I even saw how well the first one did. So these are kind of like a package deal. So I'll probably, you know, if you want more after watching this, go back, go mention that you want more on the first episode, second episode, etc., whatever. Because this is when I'll be evaluating how much I should continue based off of how excited you guys are. But I think it's really good. It's, if you guys, you know, don't want it on the channel, or if it's not getting very many views, I'll play a lot of this anyways, because it's very good. I like it. How replayable is it? It seems, it's interesting. Because the thing is, since you are getting the other king's cards so often, it is inherently one of those situations where it's like you're getting so much stuff that it's like you could generally have a similar build every run, kind of. Obviously, like, just if you edit what kings you're fighting, you can kind of run through the whole shebang. But obviously, the king you are and the kings you have locked in for the longest amount of time will make more of a difference, right? Like, obviously. But either way, alas, that is that. That's going to do it here for today for 9 kings. Like I said, if you want more, let me know. Comment down below. Thank you for watching. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.